So, I used some dead artist material. Loaded, um, to the point, let's roll another joint. And I did. I rolled a joint. Now, the really. Dude, fucking stroke. You've had, like three, possibly more strokes. Like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Very bad connection. Yeah, well, that's what happens. Very bad. If you're something important, fucking connection goes to shit, right? Anyway, now fortunately, my eldest daughter just texted me and told me that she had to turn her water heater off at the breaker. Good job, hon. Both of my daughters, I'll talk about them for a sec because they're very important. I mean, come on. Put the joint down, quit acting like a dick. Alright, so, yeah, both my daughters are fucking awesome in their own ways. And, that's, you can't tell somebody what to feel. You can't fucking do that. It just doesn't work. And besides, why would you want to impose your will on somebody else? That's manipulative. It's disgusting. And so, I talk to my kids not regularly, but I talk to my girls, and the first one was born in, I know, right, 1984, and so she actually has looked at the movie a number of times, the movie 1984, and I mean, a lot of people that, oh fuck, a lot of dog hair in the room. A lot of people that have watched that movie 1984, they go like, "Oh man, it's just like that now, right?" I'm like, "Oh fuck." I was born in 1959, so I'm really old, and I'm not that smart. So it's like more like just sort of recognizing trends, I guess. I did that little fucking dog hair. Anyway, I did that little blurb the other day on the cartoons I used to watch and the fucking shit that I used to see when I was a kid. You people today. I don't mean you people like. I mean the the people that are living today. You're seeing things. You look at my eyes. You're like, oh, that guy's like George Soros. No, I'm just my eyelids are. They've always been that way. So look, here's the deal. What you're being spoon fed, that's my daughter, filled the tank. Okay, good. So she's got her propane tank filled. Awesome. Because we're all going to have to be self sufficient at some point. And my daughter gets a big thumbs up because, well, this one millennial, she doesn't call me right away. She'll let me know after something's broken and say, how could I fix that? And that's totally awesome, man. I'm just like fucking. This is the same kid. All right, I live in southeastern Arizona, and the same daughter that I still we're still tight, man, because she's a lot like I am. She's like, fuck you, I'm going my own way. Before there was ever discussion of MGTOW. Anyway, so she's like, when we first moved here, I think you were how old? Let's see. 1993, 1984, 9 years old. So my daughter is 9 years old, and you know, she's a pretty tough little kid. She really is. You know, she's tough by that time. You know, and we moved here. I think we were here for, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 months. But the backyard used to be a jungle. I mean, it was really a fucking jungle. It was awesome. And you know, I mean, there were, not only was it just desert, you know, growth everywhere. There were trees, and you know, it was like a microcosm. It was beautiful. And you know, my eldest daughter goes out in the backyard. She's like 9, maybe 10 years old. Um, she made a fucking bow and arrow. I don't know, fucking who knows, string and a fucking. Anyway, she ended up killing a few quail and plucked their fucking feathers and cleaned them and stuck a skew, and she fucking roasted them birds. Like, I mean, is that not awesome? It was her, not me. She's a good kid. She's smart. You see? Back then, she's just like, oh man, I'm gonna be like the, you know, pioneer. Awesome. Fucking awesome. And she came over the other day, and you know, we were talking for a bit, and it was cool hearing like, oh, you know, she was, I guess she was happy that, you know, she wasn't raised by, think about that. She was happy she wasn't raised by, I guess, bears or, you know, I don't know. She wasn't. She was like. She goes like, I fucking get it. And that was the point of the video, you know, the other day. And I hate to do it like that, but you know, really, um, she was, you know, she was saying like, fuck, Dad, I get it. It's great. You know, shit happens. You know, we all get caught up in things. So anyway, the purpose of this particular video today is to say that, you know, yeah, let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint, but let's think about things, you know, because you can be stoned, you can still do your best, and you know, trying to unweave the matrix. I mean, you can't. You can't unweave the matrix with a, you know, an old digital calculator. It just, you know, you can't. And that's what, you know, you're either going to be that or you're going to be a fucking cyborg. So let's not go with the cyborg. You know, look, don't. I could tell you because I got my first PC in 1988. Yeah, some of you weren't alive. But I did. I got my first PC back in 1988. It had Windows 3.0, I think. I don't know, whatever the thing came with. I had no clue. It came with 5 1/4 inch floppy disks. And we had to, you had to shell out and go to DOS a lot to fucking program, you know, just to make the screensaver. You men have no idea what it's like to right click on something. Fuck. Right clicking, you know, and changing settings. You used to have to go and do that manually. Oh man. My first PC had a huge, it was just called a serial bus, and it was like the size of a bus going across the top of your computer to connect all the boards. You had to set all the fucking jumpers. Oh man, it was so fucking awesome. Yeah, because, you know, I mean, like, no wonder we get worn out, right? You had to figure that out. You had to go in there and set the jumpers on this, and fuck. You know, people go like, wow, you build your own computer? I'm like, fucking monkey could build a computer today, right? Oh, dude, I'm already up to like 11 minutes. Well, anyway, I was having a good day today, so I thought I'd share that with you. And, you know, did some laundry. I mean, in memory of John Kramer, who's still not dead. Let me tell you why John Kramer will never die. Yeah. Kramer, you're not going to die because you're too aware. The only people that die, I think, are the people that are totally fucking unaware. They're like, huh? Oh, must buy mayonnaise. I don't know, man. You know what's cool about this camera? I mean, not very much, but look at this. See? When I was a little kid, now I take these blood thinners, right? And I want to show you guys. It's fucking hilarious. But you can really see it when you look at my face. Like, fuck. I go like, all right, I've had the shit beat out of me. And I can guarantee you I've treated other people worse. But when I was a little kid, I went across my mom's hardwood back before they had kitty warnings about this and that, right? So you can see my nose was completely fucking taken out at one point. And I'm like, okay, Mom, that's what you were talking about, right? Oh man, I could only imagine if my kid was like 18 months old and their fucking nose was split open from here to here. And I'll tell you what, the doctor did a pretty good job. Now it looks like shit because, I drink and take blood thinners and that's all good. I'm telling you, man, now I finally get it because my mom told me, oh yeah, when you were like, I don't know, 2 years old, you decided to jump on the mattress and then launch yourself into the headboard. And I'm like, oh, well, once a rebel, always a retard. I guess I'm going to end this on a positive note saying, once a rebel, always a retard.